Hello everyone, this is AmberAnkNA here. Welcome to my channel. Well, I play a variety of games and do narrations for fanfics. I'm really hoping you enjoy my content. If you do, make sure to comment below, leave a like, and subscribe with the notifications on. Right, so next time, this is AmberAnkNA. Welcome to my channel. So, hi. Requiem, A Life is Strange Story. Chapter 4. Now and then, like a slowly fading dream. In another way, it seems like lifetimes away. This uncertainty, but still so sure, unforgotten, now insecure. How could I forget? And are we there yet? And we? Oh, could we be timeless? Timeless. Chloe, Fisher, Dictada, Crespo. December 14th, 2021. Chloe stepped into the church. Never one to go to the church, much going up. Church made her a bit uncomfortable. People are dressed up, with stretching some unseen dignity, and judging you for all you did wrong. Yep, not the place for her. The church was small and rustic. Lots of stones and stone and wood, and it probably sat no more than 100 people. This was okay with her. Ever since that night, almost 6 weeks ago, when Simone proposed to Mass, Chloe had been dreading this day. Mass said yes and decided not to run, but to stay in their lives. Mass and Simone had found a small house to buy just down the street from where Chloe, Rachel, and little Mass lived. Now that she had an Aunt Mass, she no longer wanted to be called Maxine. Rachel pulled some strings and got Mass a job with the same Broadway company that produced her play. Mass would be the official photographer on opening nights and working with the publicity staff to help advertise future plays. It was a sweet gig, paid well, and left Mass enough time to work on her regular photography shows, and money was not a concern. Mass had plenty of money saved for all her gallery openings. Her sizable savings account shocked Chloe when she saw the amount. "Damn, you're loaded, girlfriend," Chloe had said to Mass. Mass was even surprised herself, since she really cared about money and wealth. After the play was over and the tour wrapped, the five of them flew back to New York. Simone and Mass stayed in their guest room while working for a house, but also to plan their wedding. Mass wanted it simple. It did not have to be big, flashy, or umpty. She wanted it to be a small affair with family and friends. She didn't even want it advertised in the local paper. But there were two major sayings she wanted and would not take no for an answer. Chloe could not believe that she agreed to them. First, Mass wanted to get married in Cayo Bay. Chloe was surprised Mass would choose a Cayo Bay. "It's a consequence for me," Mass explained. "By going back there for this wonderful moment, which will forever be part of my life, I cannot let go of all the bad. I want this memory to be my memory of a Cayo Bay, not for everything else we went through." Even with Mass's expectation, Chloe hated the thought of going back to that pit of a town. And second, Mass wanted Chloe to speak at the wedding. Instead of doing a traditional vows, Mass wanted Chloe to say something to them, and for them Chloe nodded in agreement, and terrified, she only had 6 weeks to put something together. Now the day was here. The moment she dreaded was soon approaching. She looked around, and everyone had been seated. The church was plainly decorated. Beautiful hurricane gloves and white flowers carpeted with blue ribbons. At the front stood the minister, some guy they found online that was willing to marry them. Was it Brody? It could have been Brody. From my perspective too. Brody, it must have been Brody. When he said, I'll marry you guys. I didn't. So here I am. Chloe found it ironic that he would even design his speech to be anything you wanted. He asked Max and Simone the questions like, how did you meet? Are you best friends? How religious should it be? Most of the questions were accompanied with questioning looks from each other. How do you explain everything they had been through? As the music began, Chloe took her position at the door. Max and Simone had selected English only time as the professional music. It would not have been Chloe's choice, but she figured firework would not be appropriate either. Walk slow, don't rush, take your time, Chloe whispered to herself, repeating the directions of the wedding planner. With a deep breath and all the strength she could muster, she stepped forward as the minister gave the signal for all the wives. She did her best to walk slowly. As she approached the altar, she turned on her heels and took the place traditionally occupied by the best man. Her eyes soon fixed on the door, and she saw Weasel and Maxine, or Little Mass, step into view. They were walking side by side. Weasel trying to set the place. Little Mass was doing her best to throw flowers on the aisle, but they were going everywhere. Chloe smiled as she looked at Weasel, who was giggling at Little Mass. As they approached the front, she winked at Weasel, and Weasel and Little Mass took their position where the bridesmaid usually stood. As soon as they were in place, the minister announced, "Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, let me introduce the brides-to-be, Miss Maxine Caulfield and Miss Simone Laurier." With that, the wheel doors opened, and in stepped both Max and Simone, arm in arm, dressed in beautiful, but non-traditional wedding dresses. Both were white and accented with blue jewelry. Chloe overheard the stylist and wedding planner referring to them as Orient and referring to the brides looking like Ginny from the movie Forrest Gump. The dresses were light and airy with lots of lace, and exactly what Max and Simone envisioned. Chloe chuckled under her breath, remembering when Max was dressed in a white dress. "Are you sure white is an appropriate color?" Max responded by pressing her in the arm. The music changed, and as they walked down the aisle, she just the position by the temper trap played. Not normally a wedding song. It took some convincing for the wedding planner to agree to it. But this was Max's day. This was Simone's day. And as Weasel said earlier, it had to be perfect. As he watched the two girls walk down the aisle, her mind and thoughts drifted. In a fleeting moment, she wished she could trade places with Simone. Not because he was unhappy or didn't love Weasel, but because deep in her soul, part of her would always wish she and Max could be together. But she knew, somewhere out there, in some other time of destiny, she did. She knew that she and Max were together, and that was comforting. Max gave up that life to save her, to save Weasel and sacrifice her happiness. But look at her now, Chloe thought. She is happy. I am happy. She looked over at Weasel and Little Mass. This may not be the life I imagined for myself, but damn, it's a good one. She was so lost in thought that she missed her cue until Mass reached out and tapped her on the arm. "You're on!" she said, with every ounce of strength she had and swallowing deep to try and suffer all the fear and nerves. She stepped up on the highest level of the altar. She looked out over the crowd and immediately made a gulp noise. She turned and looked at Mass and whispered, "I think I just threw up in my mouth." Mass, Simone, and Weasel began to laugh. Little Mass turned and looked at the audience and said, rather matter-of-factly, "It's okay, okay? Mommy threw up in my mouth." Threw up in mouth! All the wedding guests who heard howled in laughter. Those not within earshot of the tower were left guessing what was so funny. As the laughter died down, Chloe begun. "I know it's cliché to say, and you usually see people write this in high school yearbooks and say it at weddings, but what a long strange trip it's been. I am going to be resonance and what all we have been through, where our lives have taken us, how very different things could have been. But know the fact that the five of us are standing here at this moment together can only be explained by love. I love my wife, Weasel, and our family with Little Mass. I love Simone for being there for Mass when nobody else could be. And I love Mass. She is my soulmate, my best friend, my partner in time. She asked me to speak today. I was not sure what I was going to say. Then I remembered a poem, and it fits perfectly. So instead of me rumbling on, I wanted to share with you the words of Maya Angelou. This poem is all about love and it's entitled Touched by the Angel. Touched by the Angel. Touched by an Angel. The third time I got it right. I swear. I hate when I get it wrong and mess up. I swear. We unaccustomed chorus. Exiles from delight. We've coiled in cells of our loneliness until love leaves it high holy temple and comes into our sight to deliberate us into life. Love arises, and its train comes as auspices, all memories of pleasure, ancient histories of pain. Yet if we are bold, love strikes away the chains of fear from our souls. We are weird from our chimpanzee in the first of love's light. We dare be brave, and suddenly we see that love cuts all we are and will ever be. Yet it is only love which set us free. Chloe looked at Mass. She blocked out everything else and focused on Mass's face. Her beautiful face was so full of life and love. All of us have angels in this world that love us and look at us, look out for us. I am damn lucky because I met my angel when she was just a kid like me. And today I am lucky enough to be with her on her wedding day. She was, is, and always will be my angel. Those of us up here all have love to be thankful for. So to Simone and Mass, remember what love has done for us. Love has set us all free. To be here on this day to celebrate you. But as we leave this place, carry love with you all the days of your life. I love you both so much. With that, she stepped off of the altar and resumed her place next to Mass. With tears in her eyes, Mass turned to her and hugged her. I love you too, and I always will. Moments later, the minister pronounced Mass and Simone married. Max took Chloe by the hand, and Simone took Wazel's hand, who was holding little Max. They joined each other hand in hand and walked down the aisle together. Chloe's last thought as they exited the church was how happy and perfect their lives were at this moment, and this moment she wanted to carry with her forever. Hi everyone. This is Emily 2000 again. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Because, I really did enjoy making it. But, so I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, like, and subscribe with the notifications on down below. Till next time, bye!